Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm John DeRoos, the author of the Concordian Chronicles series. My debut novel, The Concordian Chronicles, Jonah's Awakening, is out now. A fantasy novel that fuses spirituality. It's available in ebook, paperback, and hardback formats. Hit the link in the description box below if you are interested. That would be greatly appreciated. Today I wanted to talk about why I became a writer. Now, my journey started about 7 years ago in 2016, where I had a serious health scare. In fact, I had a heart attack, and I was 40 at the time, which is quite young to be having a heart attack. Although I can see the funny side of it now, at the time it was quite serious. The reason why I say I can laugh about it now is that when I arrived at the hospital, they took me aside to go do an ECG. During the ECG test, it revealed I was having a heart attack, and the nurse who was doing the test went and called the doctor over to come and see me immediately. Within a matter of a minute, I was surrounded by a team of doctors and nurses, and I remember one of them saying to me, "You're having a heart attack, but just remain calm." And then she held my hand and walked away. So remain calm. I mean, what the heck? Anyhow, that's why I say that I can laugh at it now. Anyway, getting back to my story, um, I ended up going to hospital and being treated. They inserted a stent into one of my valves, and fortunately, I lived to tell the tale. I had to stay in hospital for a few days, and it was during that period that I spent some time thinking about my life. Um, It was the first time in my life that I had come close to death's door. And so I started wondering, what have I done with my life that I can feel proud of? What have I done that has been fulfilling to me? And I thought about it for a while and I couldn't come up with an answer. Now, while I've done things that have brought me joy, I couldn't think of anything career-wise that I could say, I'm super proud I did that. There was nothing I could think of that was truly remarkable that would leave an indelible mark in this world. So this made me feel quite sad, to say the least. I ended up crying about it and having myself a good old-fashioned pity party. While it was good that I got that off my chest, the question remained, well, what do I do now? This was a bit of a wake-up call for me. I eventually left the hospital and took some time off work to recover. I ended up going back to work after that. At the time, I was working in an administration role for an insurance company. It wasn't work that satisfied me or fulfilled me in any way. It was literally just a way to pay my bills. I continued working for about another 18 months in that job, and during that time, I kept asking myself the same questions. Um, why am I here? What should I be doing? I had this deep sense that working in an admin role was not the reason why I came to this earth. Something inside me felt there was more of a purpose to my existence. Don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with working in administration. It just wasn't for me long term. Over a year after my health scare, I somehow got the idea that I needed to channel some creative energy into a passion project. I'm not sure how, but I decided to write a book. I can't sing or play any instruments, and I certainly can't draw or paint or anything like that. But I am good with words, so I decided to start writing. It not only served as a way to funnel my creative energy into something exciting, but it was also a form of escape from a job that I didn't like. For a while, I thought about what I wanted to write. Then one day I got this idea that popped into my head about a 12-year-old boy that could teleport between dimensions. At first, I thought it was a silly idea, but it stuck. And it just kept persisting and persisting and persisting until I eventually gave in. I ended up making the character a little bit older and then slowly built up a story around him, which eventually snowballed into a first draft of the current story. I did this in my spare time. I would come home from work in the evenings, and after dinner, I would grab my laptop and just start writing. And I also wrote on weekends when I had the time. Overall, it took about 5.5 years, which also included all the various drafts I wrote after my first draft. But I got there in the end. And now it's out there in the world and ready to be enjoyed. So that's how I became an author. Now, just to repeat, if you're interested in reading my work, please click on the link in the description box below, which will take you to Amazon, where you can purchase a copy in either ebook, paperback, or hardcover formats. As of producing this video, the audiobook is on the way, and I will make an announcement about that when it becomes available. In the meantime, take care out there, and bye for now.